Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watchbox, and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. It's in the description below. Your purchase and pricing email question line for buying this or any watch you see on any Watchbox platform. Reach out to me directly, tmosso@thewatchbox.com, for purchase and pricing details. Today we're discussing the IWC Pilot's Watch UTC Spitfire edition MJ271. This is reference 3271-01 in bronze. It is a special edition, limited, in honor of the silver Spitfire that flew around the world, the first ever circumnavigation by a Spitfire fighter, and it was sponsored by IWC. This watch is dedicated to that endeavor. The timepiece, launching in 2019, which was the year of the Pilot's Watch at IWC, is 41 millimeters in diameter by 14.2 millimeters thick, from lug tip to lug tip, 50.4 millimeters with a 20 millimeter spacing between the lugs, and the remainder of the metal hardware is titanium, so it is a fairly light watch. Throw it on my wrist, 16 centimeters in circumference, and you can see, though it's a 41 at over 50 millimeters lug to lug, it wears more like a 43. So the 41 that wears like a 43, and it'll fit underneath the jacket cuff, maybe not the tightest of dress sleeves, but the timepiece is handsome, and if you have a larger wrist, you could absolutely wear this as a dress timepiece. There is a formality about the white numerals, the rose gold hands, the olive green dial, and the bronze of the case. The watch uses a calfskin strap. Taking a quick look at that, you can see it is a reddish brown with a contrast aviator style stitch, a little bit of a taper. It is thick cut. There's a lot of leather here with sheer cut sides, calfskin on the bottom, and you can see a brand new IWC factory strap, never crimped, never perforated. We have quite a bit of patina on this watch, and you can see that the buckle itself, made by Broglioli, a supplier to IWC, it is heavily patinaed, which means there's a little bit of tarnish, and you can see that on the case too. This is a fairly heavily patinaed example. I should mention, though, that without reducing the metal, IWC is able to return the bright bronze finish during service. So if you send the watch in for service and you prefer to have it naked bronze without the patina, this is easily removed. So just keep that in mind, but you can wear it like it is, and there's no residue. It doesn't come off on your hands or your clothes. Simple IWC branded crown, screw down, all of this, 60 meters water resistant with a screw down crown. I classify that as surface swimmable. The watch has an olive green dial with a few well-chosen splashes of color, rose gold plated hands. We also have this ecru lume at the four corners. We have white on olive. We have red for the Spitfire nomenclature, and then we have a lovely aperture for the second time zone. Inspired by the 1998 Pilot's Watch UTC, this one is larger but similar in functionality, so you have the ability to change the local hour, and you can see that that will actually change the date forward or backwards depending on whether you're traveling east or west. Minutes hand not affected, second time zone not affected, seconds hands continue to beat. Pull the crown out all the way, and now we activate stop seconds. We also activate that second time zone. So for example, you know whether it is 2 in the afternoon or 2 in the morning, because that second time zone is in 24-hour format. Now, if you look clearly, you can see that there's a little bit of a step down to the disc featuring that second time zone, so not an ugly sheer cut through the dial. There's that wonderful step down first, so the attention to detail is strong. The watch features a soft iron inner cage to protect the watch from magnetism, much like a Rolex Milgauss, and then specially secured seals. So this watch, if it is in a cockpit that explosively decompresses, it will not eject its seals or its sapphire crystal. Technically impressive, maybe a little bit beyond the needs of mortal men, but then again, luxury is about getting more than you need. You can see the original Supermarine Spitfire with its signature elliptical wings and narrow body with water-cooled Merlin engine. The timepiece, titanium on the back, so the reverse side is hypoallergenic titanium. Inside, IWC caliber 82710, automatic winding, bidirectional with a 60-hour power reserve. It has the 2 time zones, 112, 124-hour format, the hacking seconds. It beats away at 28,800 vibrations per hour, and it pivots on 22 joules. It has that hardening against magnetism and the blowout protection, plus the 60-meter water resistance, all of which makes this a delightful timepiece for almost all occasions. This, a handsome limited edition, part of the iconic Pilot's Watch collection at IWC. I've often said that if you want to own a core IWC model, you're going to wind up picking either a Portuguese or a Pilot, and this is a fantastic and exclusive way to jump into the Pilot's lines. Let's take a look at the loom shot. As you can see, the four corners are well loomed, as are the broadsword style hands. Reach out to Team Mosso at thewatchbox.com for purchase and pricing details.